Ever wonder why there's a boba shop on every corner now, but half of them close within a year? Spoiler. It's not because people suddenly stopped craving chewy tapioca balls. You're standing in an empty retail space, lease signed, dreams loaded. The rent's $4,000 a month, and you've just committed to turning this blank canvas into the next neighborhood hangout. What could possibly go wrong? Here's the thing about boba shops. Everyone thinks they're easy money. Teens love them, Instagram loves them, and the barriers to entry seem laughably low. But you're about to discover that behind every perfectly aesthetic cup is a logistical nightmare disguised as a lifestyle brand. First move, equipment. You need a sealing machine for those plastic cups, and not the cheap one that breaks after 3 months. The good ones run about $3,000. Then there's the industrial fridge, the freezer for your fruit purees, the ice machine that never quite makes enough ice, and the commercial-grade blenders that cost more than your first car. We're already at $20,000, and you haven't bought a single tapioca pearl. Now imagine explaining to your supplier why you need 17 different flavors of syrup. Because your customers don't just want regular milk tea anymore. They want brown sugar boba with cheese foam and crystal jelly and popping pearls and some experimental flavor they saw on TikTok last week. Your inventory looks like a science lab exploded into a candy store. Let's talk about those tapioca pearls for a second. They need to be cooked fresh every 4 hours, or they turn into sad, hard pebbles. So you're setting timers all day, every day, boiling batches in giant pots, while simultaneously taking orders and pretending to smile at customers who ask if you can make their drink with less ice, but same amount of liquid. The math doesn't work, but you nod anyway. Here's what nobody tells you. Labor costs will destroy you. You need at least 2 people on shift at all times, because one person making drinks while another handles the register is the only way to survive the after-school rush. That's minimum wage, times 2, times however many hours you're open, times the inevitable overtime when someone calls in sick. Add payroll taxes, and suddenly your profit margins are thinner than the straw you're handing out. The marketing playbook seems simple enough. Post aesthetic photos on Instagram, maybe sponsor a local influencer, watch the crowds roll in. Except there are 9 other boba shops within a 3-mile radius doing the exact same thing. Your brown sugar tiger stripe pattern needs to be more photogenic than theirs, your lighting better, your vibe more authentic. Whatever authentic means when everyone's copying the same Taiwanese minimalist aesthetic. You calculate your costs per drink. Tapioca pearls, tea leaves, milk, cup, lid, straw, labor. Comes out to about $2.50. You're charging $6.50, which sounds like a solid margin until you remember rent, utilities, equipment maintenance, and the fact that half your customers use reward points or discounts from that promotion you ran to compete with the shop down the street. Cue the health inspector. They care deeply about your ice scoop storage and whether your hand washing sink is exactly the right distance from your prep area. That violation notice for improper food labeling costs you $300 and a full day of reorganizing your entire back room. Romance of entrepreneurship, right? The regulars start forming. There's the high school group that camps out for 3 hours buying 1 drink each, the college student who wants extra modifications on everything, and the dad who doesn't understand why bubble tea costs more than coffee. You learn everyone's order, pretend to remember their names, and wonder if this community building was worth the therapy bills. Supply chain issues hit differently when you're small. Your favorite tapioca supplier suddenly can't deliver for 2 weeks because of shipping delays. You scramble to find alternatives, but the texture's off, and your regulars notice immediately. They politely don't say anything, but the Yelp reviews tell a different story. 3 stars. Not as good as it used to be. Here's the cruel irony. Success might actually kill you faster than failure. Lines out the door mean you need more staff, more inventory, more equipment. But your lease doesn't allow expansion, and your margins don't support hiring enough people to handle the volume without burning out your team. Growth becomes its own trap. Trends shift faster than you can order new supplies. Cheese foam is out, fruit teas are in. Actually, wait. Now it's all about organic ingredients and sustainability. You're supposed to switch to paper straws that dissolve in liquid and compostable cups that cost triple. Your customers want to save the planet, but they also want their drinks to cost under $7. Pick one. The competition isn't sleeping. That new shop across town is offering buy one, get one promotions every week. You can either match them and watch your profits evaporate, or maintain your prices and watch your foot traffic disappear. There's no good option, only varying degrees of financial pain. Behind the counter, you're doing mental math constantly. How many drinks to break even today? How many to cover last week's slower sales? What's the minimum daily revenue to justify staying open? The calculator in your brain never stops running, even when you're pretending to cheerfully ask if they want extra boba. Seasonal fluctuations are real and ruthless. Summer brings lines, winter brings crickets. You make 70% of your annual revenue in 4 months, then spend the rest of the year bleeding money and praying you saved enough. The business books didn't mention this part. Some days you nail it. The drink is perfect, the customer is happy, the line is moving, and you remember why you started this whole thing. You wanted to create a space, serve something delicious, build something that matters. Those moments are real, even if they're rarer than you'd like. Other days, you're fishing tapioca pearls out of a backed-up drain at midnight, wondering what possessed you to think this was a good idea. The glamour of entrepreneurship tastes a lot like industrial cleaning solution and regret. Adaptation is survival. Maybe you start offering food to boost average transaction value. Maybe you pivot to delivery apps, sacrificing 30% of each sale to platforms that treat you like inventory. Maybe you create a loyalty program that costs you money but keeps customers coming back. Every strategy is a gamble wrapped in a business decision, wrapped in desperation. Critics will say you're just another trendy shop that won't last. Supporters will say you're filling a need, building community, creating jobs. Both are probably right. The truth lives somewhere between the Instagram posts and the unpaid invoices. What persists, despite everything, is the weird, stubborn hope that tomorrow might be the day it all clicks. That perfect balance of traffic and efficiency where the math finally works and you're not just surviving but actually thriving. It happens, sometimes, for some people. The question is whether you'll be one of them. That's the reality behind every aesthetic cup and chewy pearl. The dreams are sweet, the margins are thin, and the game is harder than anyone admits. But walk past any boba shop on a Friday night. See the crowds and the laughter and the perfectly crafted drinks, and you'll understand why people keep trying. The question is, are you next?